Hello and welcome, Eagles fans from all over. Whether you're from around the country or around the world, watching from the comfort of your own home or even watching from a mobile device, we are super excited and delighted to welcome you to our broadcast this evening. In today's matchup, the Pensacola Christian College Eagles will be facing off against South Region opponent Trinity Baptist. The Eagles from Jacksonville currently hold a 3-6 record, now standing 10th nationally, the first time since 2017 that they have ever been nationally ranked. The 6'6 junior Nick Lockridge leads his team with 6 goals. Meanwhile, the Pensacola Christian College Eagles, since securing their first home win against Mississippi University for women, have been on a 2-game win streak. Two-time All-American Clint Peterson had possibly one of the best offensive performances in that last game against Toccoa Falls, having 2 goals and 1 assist, tying Riley Rhodes as the lead goal scorer for this team. Plenty of action awaits, but ladies and gentlemen, let me send you all the way over to the field so we can have our pre-game ceremonies for senior night today.
Welcome to Eagle Field. Tonight's game is between the PCC Eagles and Trinity Baptist College. Tonight, we wanted to take a few minutes to recognize the hardworking seniors on our Eagles soccer team. Riley Rhodes is from Reading, Pennsylvania, and is pursuing a bachelor's degree in secondary education with an emphasis in PE. Riley is finishing his 3rd year with the Eagles soccer team and has become a great player and leader for this team over the past 3 years. He constantly brings energy and leadership and is one of the hardest working players on the field every practice and game. Riley has recorded 19 goals and 7 assists in his 3 seasons and has played a crucial role on the attacking end of the field. We have really enjoyed watching Riley improve and grow as a player and as a leader throughout his time on the team. He brings great passion to everything that he does and will be an asset wherever the Lord uses him in his future. After graduation, Riley plans to coach and teach at Ephrata Mennonite School in Pennsylvania. In the long term, he hopes to use sports to influence youth for Christ wherever God leads him. Mason Brink is from Holland, Michigan, and is pursuing a bachelor's degree in business with an emphasis in management. Mason joined the Eagles soccer team here at PCC in 2018 and has competed with the Eagles soccer team for 2 seasons. He started his career coming in as a freshman and is finishing up his 2nd season as a graduating senior. Mason returned to the team this year with a renewed level of energy and leadership. With a very young team this year, Mason has brought a spark to practices, during games, and with guys off the field. He has brought motivation and a positive attitude throughout the many ups and downs that we have had this year, and his composure on the field has been very impactful throughout this season. After graduation, Mason plans to integrate into the business world to gain experience with long-term plans of entering into sales and real estate investments wherever the Lord leads. The coaching staff has really enjoyed growing with this team as a family and really appreciates the hard work and leadership that these 2 seniors have brought to the team this year and over the past years. We, as a team, wish you all the best after graduation, and you will be greatly missed. Tonight's sport medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College.
Welcome, fams from back home. We want to thank you so much for being a part of our senior night ceremonies. I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with former forward with the Pensacola Christian College Eagles and two-time national champion Lucas Sampaio. Lucas, how are you this afternoon? Actually, evening.
Hey guys, how are you doing tonight? Really happy to be back, and I hope we have a good game tonight.
Lucas, just about almost a year ago, actually, I want to say, let's say roughly about a year ago, you were in the same position, having your senior night performance. Take me back to that time when you had your senior night.
Actually, it was a really different game for us. It was the first time that we play 11 players against 8 players against Johnson University. Honestly, was a good game. We beat them. I was able to score a hat trick that game, so it was a lot of fun. But there was a lot going on, and honestly, if I could change something on my college career, it would be my senior night, just because we would like to play 11v11 that day, and unfortunately that didn't happen. But it is what it is.
Yeah, and honestly, we have a lot of action here to wait, but let's take our attention right now towards the field so we can have the announcement of our starting lineups.
Starting tonight for Trinity Baptist College, number 2, Liam Davis. Number 6, Sean Beard. Number 7, Nick Lockridge. Number 8, Sean Combs. Number 10, Christian Encarnacion. Number 11, Nasir Guanipa. Number 12, Aaron Uraby. Number 15, Marcus Oxendine. Number 20, Evan Hasbrock. Number 23, Richard Vasquez. And number 33, Trey Neves. Trinity Baptist is led by Coach Dan Robertson. And now, your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Starting tonight, number 1, a junior from Rochester, New York, Adam Lund. Number 3, the senior from Holland, Michigan, Mason Brink. Number 4, the junior from Inman, South Carolina, Clint Peterson. Number 6, a freshman from Maricopa, Arizona, Dakota Barkus. Number 9, the senior from Reading, Pennsylvania, Riley Rhodes. Number 12, the junior from Reading, Pennsylvania, Ramont Rhodes. Number 14, a junior from Rancho Santa Margarita, California, David Stiefel. Number 16, the sophomore from Spartanburg, South Carolina, Anthony Ruiz. Number 17, the freshman from Kernerville, North Carolina, Angel Acosta. Number 22, Nate Regier, the junior from Hampton, Georgia. And number 33, the senior from Brazil, Rafael Sanzio. The Eagles are led by Coach Joe Lewas with assistant coaches Mateus Canada and Ryan Kennard. Officiating tonight's game is Brennan Keel, Wes Collins, and John Sowers. Please stand as we're led in prayer. God, these players meet here tonight to compete. We ask that you keep them safe and allow everything done here tonight to bring honor and glory to you. In your name we pray, amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy tonight's competition.
Let's go ahead and quickly review the starting lineups for both teams. For Trinity Baptist Eagles, Liam Davis wearing number 2. Number 6, Sean Baird wearing number 6. Number 7, Nick Lockridge. Number 8, Sean Combs. Number 10, Christian Encarnacion. Number 11, Nasir Guanipa. Number 12, Aaron Uribe. Number 15, Marcus Oxidine. Number 20, Evan Hasbrook. Number 23, Richard Vasquez. And number 33, in goal for the Trinity Baptist Eagles, Trey Nieves. And for our Pensacola Christian College Eagles, we have a little bit of the same starting lineup, except for the switching of both seniors starting. Number 1, Adam Lund in goal. Number 3, Mason Brigg making his first start as an Eagle. Number 4, Clint Peterson. Number 6, Dakota Barkis. Number 9, Riley Rhodes. His brother, number 12, Ramont Rhodes. Number 14, David Stiefel. Number 16, Anthony Ruiz. Number 17, Angel Acosta. Number 22, Nate Regier. And number 33, the graduate student from Sao Paulo, Brazil, Rafa Sanzio. Sampaio, what are you expecting to come after this first tip-off of the ball as Trinity Baptist is behind the ball?
Well, play against Trinity is always a good game. They always play really physical, and it's always a good game. All the 4 years that I play against them, we always had good battles. And sometimes we won, sometimes they won, so we can predict what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah, this is an unpredictable game. As I wouldn't say this is a rivalry, but definitely a huge challenge between both teams. Take me back to last year when we had the semifinals for the region last year here against Trinity Baptist, where Trinity won in penalties. Take me back to that moment, Lucas.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. We were working really hard during the season to make to the regionals final, and unfortunately on PKs we ended up missing 2 PKs, and their goalie did a good job that night, and they ended up going to the final.
The goalie that saved them and allowed them to go to the finals is actually the same goalie in goal today, number 33, Trey Nieves, the senior from Leominster, Massachusetts. Barkis gets a head on it. Trinity recovers. Lockridge tries to control it, but now it's in the possession of the Eagles. Barkis tries to find the right sideline. Touch pass up the line does not work. Trinity Baptist will take over. Both teams with the mascots Eagles. We're going to refer to the Pensacola Christian College Eagles as the Eagles and Trinity Baptist as Trinity Baptist. Attempt to switch fields here, doesn't convert. Trinity Baptist inside the box, number 15, Oxidine. Trinity Baptist tries to cross it inside. Ruiz gets a head on it. And a rocket inside by Trinity Baptist goes to no avail. Can't get a jersey number on that one. I believe that's number 6, Sean Baird. And the Eagles will take over. Lucas, what did you see out of that strike by Trinity Baptist?
Well, definitely this game going to be totally different from Toccoa Falls. Toccoa Falls started their game all in the back waiting for the Eagles to go up. And now we see that Trinity definitely going to play different. They definitely going to be aggressive. And they'll try to attack the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. And they need to be aware of that and start with a mentality and playing hard all the time.
Acosta somehow still comes up with it and gets it back to Ramont Rhodes. Barkis gets it back to Clint Peterson. Peterson now playing on the back line, and Clint Peterson played a little bit of the midfield, and we saw our offense rejuvenate a lot, Lucas Sampaio.
Yeah, Clint, it's a really good player. He can play in a lot of positions, and last game he was able to play in the middle and help the team, and he was even able to score 2 goals and give an assist last game.
Yeah, Clint Peterson having possibly one of his best offensive performance here on the collegiate level. And let's see what he can produce in this matchup today. Hollins, through ball to Acosta. And Nieves comes up with it. Acosta almost had an open shot at the goal there, Sampaio. But Trinity Baptist will take over.
Yeah, that was a good play by Eagles. Riley did a good pass, and unfortunately the ball was a little bit too long for Acosta, but hopefully they can get through next time.
Ruiz with the throw and intended target Barkis. Peterson, long ball up to Stiefel. Stiefel with room to run. Him and Nieves clears it. Beautiful pass by Hoffa. And Barkis steals it from Guanipe. Intended pass to Guanipe. My apologies. Peterson finds the ball into the middle. Finds Ruiz. Regier. Quickly double team. Lockridge gets a hold of it. Acosta. One touch pass to Riley Rhodes. Stiefel offsides of that play, but great thinking. Great idea, Sampaio, by Stiefel, but just a little bit offsides.
Yeah, Stiefel had a good idea. The first time almost worked when he got a ball through the defensive line, and so he's trying to run behind their lines, but he needs to be aware of the offsides line. But if he keep doing this and if he finds space, he can get a ball right open to the goal.
Barkis tries to work one inside here. That gets intercepted. Ruiz finds the ball in an open space, and he recovers. Long ball to Acosta, and Nieves will pick that one up as well. Ball to number 15, Oxidine. Guanipe gets a one-touch pass, finds Lockridge. Lockridge tries to set up Guanipe. He gets a foot on it. And Trinity Baptist is coming alive early, not able to convert on that play, but beautiful 1-2 pass right there by Lockridge and Guanipe.
Yeah, Trinity had the best chance of the games for now. They work really well this ball, and they're trying to find spaces. And here on the left side, they're having a lot of space to play.
Both teams ranked nationally. The Eagles ranked number 4 in the nation. Trinity Baptist ranked number 10. First time they've been ranked in the nation since 2017. And I believe that year they won the South region that year as well. Barkis gets ahead on it. Smart thinking by Sanzio. Rhodes. Guanipe tries to make a touch at him. Rhodes finds his brother. Barkis with a lot of space. Long ball to Hollins. Not Hollins, but Mason. From Hollins, Michigan. He crosses it inside. Ruiz! Beautiful strike, but to no avail. Beautiful attack and attempt by the Eagles. Sampaio, what did you see out of that play?
Oh, that was a great play by the Eagles. The way they turned and switched the game was amazing. Dakota could find Mason making a free run on the right side, and he could cross in. Unfortunately, Anthony missed the goal, but that was a good play by Eagles.
Both teams finding their way to attack early. Lockridge in the middle. Trinity Baptist trying to make a run here. Great through ball, but ends up in the hands of Lund. Rhodes to Peterson. The last time these two teams played, it was scoreless in the first half. The Eagles ended up winning it 1-0. Lockridge tries to attack here. Forces the turnover. Peterson finds Sanzio in the middle. No call there. Beautiful through ball to Acosta. And Nieves gets a foot on it. Beautiful defending by the keeper. Stiefel Works it up the sideline. Stiefel gets pushed to the ground. The possession will maintain with the Eagles. A lot of fans here tonight due to the alumni homecoming. A lot of events happening tonight at Pensacola Christian College. Sanzio finds Peterson. Peterson, he comes up, finds Sanzio on the left side. Sanzio deep in the corner. Finds Stiefel, and he loses it. Barkis with the steal. Rhodes with the steal. Rhodes with the shot. And that sky's higher than intended. Only 10 minutes into this matchup, Sampaio. We've been seeing both of these teams try to attack each other early.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams are trying to put in one goal as early as possible. And the game has a lot of energy. It's really good. Really good game.
Definitely has the making to be a very entertaining matchup. Ruiz with the ball on his foot. Peterson has a lot of room to work here. Finds Acosta. Missed touch by Acosta. Hasbrook had it. Now on the head of Barkis. Rhodes tries to set up Acosta. That gets intercepted. Love the offensive efficiency by both teams. It should be any minute now by anybody to get a goal.
That's true. Both teams are attacking really well. And hopefully we can see a goal soon.
Brink inside. Intended target, Stiefel, but to no avail. Here's Lockridge. Tries to find Guanipe. Ruiz with a beautiful interception to interrupt that play. Oxidine crosses it inside. Adam Moon with the collection. And 34 minutes left in the first half of action. Lund sends one wide. Intended target, Rhodes. This will be a throw-in opportunity for the Eagles. Ruiz behind the ball. Ruiz finds the senior from Hollins, Michigan. He loses it. Zero piece by both teams early. Mason Brink with the ball. Brink inside. Rafael Sanzio, not Rafael Sanzio, but Ruiz tries to make a move there, and he gets shoved to the turf. Very physical play there, Lucas Sampaio.
Yeah, like I said in the beginning of the game, Trinity always play really physical. And they play really intense in the 90 minutes of the game. And beautiful play by Ruiz. He tried to make the guy there, but he ended up getting fouled by the player.
Rhodes back for the corner kick, sends it inside. And I believe Barkis tries to get a head on it, but hits it in the wrong direction. Coming into the game for the Trinity Baptist Eagles, number 4, Samuel Matute. He comes in for number 15, Marcus Oxidine.
Can you get a penny on for him? No, you. Him. I know it needs to be all the way on. Thank you.
Nieves for the kick. Intended target, number 8, Sean Combs. Stiefel works up the sidelines. Sean Combs with a beautiful slide tackle. And that will set up a corner kick for the Eagles. Beautiful defensive stop by Combs. Stiefel behind the ball for the corner kick. Normally we see Vermont Rhodes kick some of these. He sends one inside, and that's long. Something you definitely do not want to see, Lucas.
Yeah, the cross was good. Unfortunately, the defender ended up touching the ball and hit Dakota. But if the ball was clear to Dakota, he would be in a really good position to score a goal.
Ruiz gets up for that header. Brink sets up Rhodes on the opposite side. Rhodes makes a defender fall. Yet can't finish. Rhodes had a very difficult game last game against Toccoa. Hopefully he can show out and show on in his senior night tonight, Lucas.
Yeah, he's a really good player. I always play with him, and I always joke with him, asking him to score goals for me when we have games like this. And he always tell me he's going to score 1 or 2, and tonight he told me he's going to score 3, so let's hope that.
Richard Vasquez behind the ball. Sends one into the box here. Intended target Lockridge. Another action towards the goal, but to no avail. 30 minutes left in the first half of play. My apologies for the train tracks, which are just across the field, making the noise across from us. Rhodes, through ball opportunity for Acosta. Nieves plays with the ball on his foot and still holds on to it. Risky play by the goalkeeper, but he gets rid of it. Mason Brink finds Barkis. Barkis accelerates forward and loses the ball. Lockridge, he controls it. Long ball intended to Guanipe. Actually, not Guanipe. Guanipe actually on the right side of the ball. Can't necessarily see the jersey number on that side. Nevertheless, sets up a goal kick for Adam Lund. Lund behind the ball. Intended target, Mason. Barkis finds Rhodes. Rhodes finds Barkis. Barkis falls to the ground. Switches fields, intended target, Stiefel. Possession will go and be granted towards Trinity Baptist. Combs for the throw-in. Combs finds Lockridge, and Lockridge playing his height to his advantage. Acosta finds Barkis. Rafael Sanzio. He'll boot one to the box. And an easy recovery for Nieves. Chippy play there by Dakota Barkis. Trinity will remain with possession. Hasbrook tries to find Guanipe, but to no avail. Barkis tries to find Stiefel. He stays onside, and Stiefel crosses it. Open goal. Almost sets up Angel Acosta for a nice scoring opportunity, but to no avail. Peterson finds Rhodes. Back to Peterson. Inside to Sanzio. And he loses it. Peterson gives it back to the last defender back there, Nate Regier. Lockridge. Through ball opportunity. Steps out of bounds, Eagles ball. 26 minutes left in the period. A lot of action early in the half. Now both teams trying to find a way to get something into the back of the net. Ball fully goes onto the opposite side of the white line. And Trinity Baptist prepares to sub in 2 players. Number 5, Ralph Richardson, and number 19, Killian Forey. They both come in for number 6, Sean Baird, and number 12, Aaron Uribe. Forey on the ball. Throws it in. Brink. Tries to set up Sanzio, but the referee stops play. "25 minutes and 21 seconds left in this first half of action. And no lie, Lucas, this half is going by fairly fast.
Yeah, we used to say that good games go by really fast. If the game's really boring, seems like forever, but a good game like this goes like really, really fast.
Peterson tries to find his former club teammate, Anthony Ruiz. Up the line of Rhodes, and he loses it. Encarnacion tries to make something happen here. Barkis with the interception. Peterson finds Rhodes. Chippy play there, and the referee finally stops time. Ralph Richardson with the intended slide tackle on Vermont Rhodes gets a little out of control. Now Rafael Sanzio behind the ball for the free kick. Sanzio curves it inside. Ball has a shot here. And Rhodes skies that one high to the alumni in the far side of the field.
Good ball by Hoffa, by the way.
Beautiful ball by Hoffa. Just unfortunate that we couldn't convert on it. The Eagles and Trinity Baptist, both a part of the South Region portion of the NCCAA, arguably one of the most competitive conferences in the nation for that association. Rhodes with a strong touch, yet recovers himself. Brink directs Rhodes. Encarnacion finds Guanipe. Long ball to Lockridge. He gets inside the box and intercepted by Clint Peterson. The two-time All-American can do it all. Barkis gets it back to the keeper. Regier. That ball gets intercepted by Richardson, but Regier sends it right back up the line. Combs gets ahead on it. Encarnacion gets the ball taken from him by Barkis. Through ball to Rose, gets intercepted. Matute With a lot of room to run, finds Richardson.
Number 14.
Guanipa tries to get by 2 defenders, but to no avail. Nacier Guanipa standing at 5'3". Arguably and honestly, the shortest player on the field. Brink finds Acosta. Holds on to the ball for a long period of time. Gets by the defender. Smart dribbling by the freshman. Brink gets the ball taken from him. Lockridge offsides. And somehow that play was a little obvious.
Yeah, and the Eagles did a good line defending and led the guy in offsides. So good job by the PCC defense line.
And honestly, great call by the right official, because Lockridge, the top goal scorer for Trinity Baptist, with 6 this year.
Yeah, he's a really good player. I played him against last year, and he's really, really good player. He also played in a lot of positions.
Rhodes! Can't seem to find the nylon on that one. A little off balance on that shot.
Coming in for the Eagles, number 8, Chase Hawkins, and number 10, Samuel Berrigan.
Coming in for the Eagles, Samuel Berrigan, scoring last game for Mason Brink, and Chase Hawkins coming to play the striker position for David Stiefel. 20 minutes even left in the first half of action. Still scoreless. Marcus finds Acosta. Sanzio wins that battle. Gets it back to Rhodes. In an attempt to switch fields, Barragon misreads it. Peterson with the interception. Great field awareness by Clint Peterson, the 2-time All-American from Inman, South Carolina. Peterson. Barkis. Guanipa with the pass to Lockridge. But Peterson wasn't having any of that. Rhodes. Back to Ruiz. Rhodes to Hawkins. Peterson in the middle. Berrigan. He falls. Acosta with an attempt. Berrigan gets the header. Barkis dropping back. Peterson playing the defensive midfield. And Lucas, we know what happened last game when, actually no, Barkis didn't drop back. Peterson back in the center back position. Beautiful long ball to Acosta. Nieves is right there. Lockridge tries to take advantage of his height. Rhodes misreads it. And Trinity Baptist wins possession. Sean Combs with the throw-in opportunity here. Majority of Trinity Baptist team sitting in their attacking third. Guanipa double teamed. Tries to make a quick move on Rhodes, and he gets to the ground. Right official grants the Eagles possession. But great dribbling ability by Guanipa Senpai.
Yeah, that was going to be a nice play. He's a really skillful player. He always played really well. I remember playing him, and he's always a really talented player.
Encarnacion on the left corner. Ball will remain with the Eagles. Matute. Actually, no, Encarnacion. Still with the throw-in. Throws it into the box. Peterson with the interception. Acosta to Rhodes. Chase Hawkins parallel to him. And Rhodes gets it taken away from him.
Good tackle. Clean tackle. But good job by the Eagles too. They are trying to counterattack, and the Trinity Baptist defender was really clean and really nice.
The defender step to step with Rhodes as he was racing down the sidelines. But this allows the Eagles to now have their second corner kick opportunity of the ball game. Rhodes back there for the kick. Sends it inside. Lockers with the recovery. Tries to boot one far, but Barragan can't get it to go. Encarnacion with the ball. Guarded by Ruiz. Sanzio. Ralph Richardson crosses the ball. Intended target, Lockridge, but goes to Encarnacion. Encarnacion inside the box. Lockridge with the opportunity, and Adam Lund falls on it. Risky play there, Sampaio.
Yeah, the Trinity Baptist did a good play now, and the game began really good. A lot of energy. The players starting to get a little bit tired, but now with the subs going in, the energy is coming back, and hopefully the game will continue really good. And good point when you said that Clean and Dakota switch, because now Clean's playing the middle and Dakota dropped to center back position.
Rhodes with the ball on the right side. That gets intercepted, but Rhodes still attacking with it. Nieves picks it up. Hasn't had a lot of shots on goal, but doing a good job making sure nothing crazy happens on that back line. Peterson now in the midfield. Hawkins inadvertently puts the ball in between the legs of Richardson. With the ball maintained, Trinity Baptist possession. Sean Combs behind the ball for the throw-in. Gets a foot down, intended target, Lockridge. Acosta with the interception. Barragan finds Peterson. Great find to Hawkins. Hawkins here makes a beautiful move. Takes a shot towards the goal, but to no avail. Beautiful dribbling by the freshman. Lockridge has Encarnacion, shot up the goal here, and they score! Trinity Baptist strikes early. Christian Encarnacion behind that ball. With 13 minutes left to go in this game, the Eagles from Trinity Baptist take advantage. Talk about that goal there, Sampaio.
Yeah, there was a counterattack. Unfortunately, the Eagles lost the ball in the middle, and we had a lot of players coming back from the attacking, and we had a lot of space, and he did a good run, and he ended up in one-on-one with Adam Long, and he was really good in the ball and scored a goal.
Christian Encarnacion,
Turn it up, boy. Let's go.
the sophomore from Moretta, Georgia, puts the ball in the right place at the right time and scores for the Eagles. Trinity Baptist beating Pensacola Christian College last year in the semifinals of the region. Lockridge goes up against Peterson, and arguably the two tallest people on both teams. Lockridge standing about 6'6", 6'7". Peterson standing about 6'2". Rhodes sends it forward. Peterson.
Riley.
Riley Rhodes. And Barragan somehow keeps that one in bounds. Beautiful bounce by the sophomore from Santa Rosa. Chippy play, ball remains with the Eagles. Acosta crosses the ball inside. Rhodes tries to put a head on it, but to no avail. Trinity Baptist leads here early. Sanzio, long ball intended to Acosta. Great job by the freshman. Peterson finds Acosta. Beautiful one-touch pass, but Nieves collects it. Nieves' long ball goes directly out. 10 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half of action. Trinity Baptist strikes first in this matchup. Let's see if the Eagles can equalize. Barkis, Rhodes, Hawkins, attacked by two defenders. Ball remains with the Eagles.
Yeah, I got it, Chase, I got it. Switch it.
Barkis gets it over to the other center back, Nate Regier. Peterson. Regier with the long ball. That gets intercepted. Combs with the ball. Gets number 23, Richard Vasquez.
Offside.
Ball hit offsides by Lockridge. Eagles still down 1-0. Sanzio. Hawkins tries to make something happen here. And a risky play by the center back. I believe that is number 11, Nasir Guanipa, with the risky play in the box. Yet the referee awards the ball to Adam Lund. A lot of fan reactions here today on senior night. Matute gets the ball to his back line. Ruiz wins his matchup. A lot of room to work here. Finds Hawkins with the long ball. And Nieves clears another one. Barkis finds Rhodes. Touch pass to Berrigan. Intended target Hawkins. That goes right back to the Eagles' back line. Peterson. Haven't heard much from him lately. And a trippy play by the graduate student, Rafael Sanzio. 7 minutes, 30 seconds even left in the first half of action. Vasquez gets it inside. Sets up Guanipa. And that will be a corner kick opportunity here for Trinity Baptist. Sampaio, what do the Eagles have to do here to possibly equalize this matchup?
Well, the way that I see the game right now is the Eagles have a lot of space in the mid, and there is a huge gap between the defense line and the attackers. So they're trying with those long balls to go over their defense line, but their keeper always play really forward, and he's really fast and good with his feet. So he's always there, ready to take the ball before the strikers.
A near second goal for Trinity Baptist. Yeah, but the Eagles' back line comes to the rescue. Ball to Lockridge. Gets sent back by Regier. Rhodes with room to run here. Long ball intended to Angel Acosta. He can't get to it. Ball skies out of bounds.
Coming in for the Eagles, number 19, Salvador Picard.
Coming in for the Eagles, Salvador Picard, the junior from Minneapolis, Minnesota. He comes in for Rafael Sanzio, the graduate student from Brazil. Ball gets to Peterson. Picard gets his first touch already. Works it down the sideline. Looks to cross it. And too strong. Hawkins races to it and gets it. Salvador Picard gets it back to Barkis. Guarded by Lockridge. Rhodes. Picard. Berrigan. Wrong decision making there. Peterson gets it back to his back line. Now playing in the midfield. Picard finds Peterson. Peterson moves it inside. Hawkins. He'll take a shot at the goal. And if that was just a little bit lower, could have possibly been the first goal for the Eagles. Sampaio, talk about that strike by Hawkins there.
Yeah, that's what I was talking. When the Eagles play more compact, when they play together and they come everybody together as a team, as a block attacking, they can build the game and be exchanging passes and creating spaces. The long balls, I don't think gonna work really well for this game because their goal is always off the box.
Nate Regier coming higher than usual. Wins a foul battle for the Eagles. A penalty battle, rather. Lockridge with the opportunity here, but Peterson with the clean slide tackle. Peterson with the ball, approaching the 3-minute and 30-second mark of the game. Trinity Baptist looking to counter. Berrigan works it up the line. Ball stays with the Eagles. Ruiz Works to the bear again. Beautiful one-touch pass here. Gets inside the box with a shot, and it's good! Anthony Ruiz with the series of moves. The sophomore from South Carolina makes it happen. Let's see that one again. Ruiz makes something out of nothing. Gets his first goal of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a ball game. Sampaio, give me some feedback on that last goal from your former teammate.
That was a beautiful goal by Anthony. Riley did a really good job doing the one-touch pass, and they built up on the right side. And honestly, that left foot, I didn't know he was that good with the left foot, man. But this kid's good.
Anthony Ruiz, the former club teammate of Clint Peterson, gets it done early and equalizes this matchup. It almost seems as the Eagles were down, but ladies and gentlemen, we have a ball game. Acosta with the ball. Goalie out of his box. Tries to set up Riley Rhodes. And a player from Trinity Baptist is down. I was almost going to say that was a goal by Riley Rhodes, but Anthony Ruiz coming all the way from the right back position. Good night. With a series of dribble moves and finds the back of the net, making it very difficult for Trey Nieves to block. Drop ball awarded to Trinity Baptist, approaching the 1 minute 50-second mark in the game. The Eagles win that ball. Hawkins tries to send a long ball forward to Acosta. Acosta, he works, finds Hawkins. What would he do? Sampaio, I can see the frustration on your face after that series of moves.
Yeah, he should finish with his left foot. We just scored a beautiful goal with the left foot, and now he tried to cut the defender, and the extra touch was unnecessary.
A lot of hesitation by going to his left foot. Hawkins can get another opportunity here. And mistouches it. Approaching the milliseconds of this first half. Reminder to the fans at home, there is no extra time awarded by the center official here. Picard sends it inside. Number 13, Isaiah Harris had the ball on his foot. Finds number 21, actually 22 rather. Acosta with the opportunity. And a handball by him. Dwindling down to the 22nd mark.
10, 9, 8, 7,
And it seems as Nieves is just going to wait it out.
4, 3, 2,
Ball to Lockridge intended. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the first half of action. And Sampaio, what a matchup we have.
Yeah, beautiful game, man. I told you since the beginning, always play against Trinity Baptist. It's a really strong game, and they put the first goal on, but we were able to come back and tie the game, and hopefully the second half we're gonna keep the same intensity.
Encarnacion scores first for Trinity Baptist, but Anthony Ruiz has a response. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a beautiful game for you guys, and we'll be back with more action after a couple promotional videos provided by Pensacola Christian College.
More than 2 million tourists come to beautiful Northwest Florida every year for sun, sand, and surf. But Pensacola Christian College is another appeal on the Gulf Coast that causes 4,500 students to enroll for a different reason: to influence their world for Christ. Students choose from 9 different departments with 59 programs of study and 32 minor tracks. Qualified faculty are available to assist students at every step as they pursue excellence. These students graduate to become employees at leading companies in their industries, such as Apple, NASA, Procter & Gamble, and the Mayo Clinic, each one using their education to succeed in the workforce. Students stretch themselves outside of the classroom as well. On the court, the PCC Eagles fight to protect the nest in NCCAA basketball, volleyball, and soccer. Students participate in over 1,200 intramural athletic events a year, from basketball to tennis to rock climbing, broom hockey, and ultimate frisbee. And students raise the bar artistically as well, with more than 100 campus performances a year, from large and small dramas to band, orchestra, and 3 different campus choirs and singing groups. But most importantly, students get a chance to serve Christ in more than 80 ministry opportunities on and off campus. And ministerial students serve in over 25 local churches. One quality, Christ-centered education for one record-breaking, affordable price. 64% of students are employed on campus, earning up to $6,400 a year. And 7 initial scholarships can further reduce total cost by $4,000. And continuing students have access to additional scholarships. Qualifying for the 4th-year tuition-free program can cut costs by $8,052. 78% graduate completely debt-free, and 94% are employed or in grad school within a year of completing their undergraduate studies. A multitude of experiences equals one amazing college. Pensacola Christian College, empowering Christian leaders to influence the world.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to influence your world for Christ? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
Working as a physical therapist, it is a ministry all its own to just build a relationship with the people. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, is I want to help people get better.
I want to go to law school, get into a cybersecurity program. That way I can incorporate both programming and law, protecting companies from cybercrime.
I love being around people, and I love learning about people. I knew that with nursing, it wasn't just about helping people physically, like it was helping them spiritually too. That's what's important in life.
As I began to pray more, God, I have a huge decision to make. Where am I going to go to school? I only have one life. What do you want me to do with it? And he began to show me that what I enjoy doing can be used for his honor and for his glory. God led me to Pensacola Christian College to pursue my passion for finance through a biblical perspective.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but I know I need to go for nursing. So I'm gonna go and I'll have to study really hard, and I just didn't really look forward to it. But now, like on my 3rd year, learning is so much fun. And I didn't feel like that freshman year.
I'll look back and I'll be like, man, I remember I used to struggle with that. And then maybe a freshman looks at what I'm doing and they're like, what are you even looking at? I'm like, this is easy stuff.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Last summer, I did an internship in Germany in a genetics lab, and I was able to use the techniques and tools I had learned in the labs here over there, and it made so much more sense because I already knew what I was doing and why I was doing it.
I think teaching is communicating facts, but I think the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
My teaching isn't about me, it's about where God is taking each individual student down the road.
We have great faculty and they honestly inspire me. Seeing all of these faculty members who have doctorates, you can definitely see what they've learned reflected through what they teach.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. I've had teachers other places and they'll say that, but if you go up to them, they don't really want to give you the time or try to respond. And here it's just totally different. You can just have a really good teacher-student relationship.
The faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. That philosophy will always work.
Sometimes they'll ask us, what verse do you think would apply to this? How a verse would relate to a situation.
Biblical worldview is seeing all of my life through what God has shown us in Scripture.
And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC in the first place, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
If my goal is to be in the will of God, it helps so much to know that my teacher has that same goal.
Everything that I see here is Christ-centered. Their main purpose is, we want you to see more of Jesus Christ. That is what I see in PCC.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ. I hope that I can just have a little part of molding and shaping them like the Lord Jesus Christ.
They want students to come out of PCC and to make an influence and an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
As president of PCC, I want you to know that we're committed to providing an excellent liberal arts education that's built upon the foundation and truths of God's Word. We won't compromise on biblical principles, and our purpose is to equip you for whatever it is God's called you to do. Make the most of this opportunity in life and choose the college that best prepares you for that calling. PCC has so much to offer. We're located just minutes from the beautiful sugar white sands and emerald waters of Pensacola Beach. We're known for providing the best education value among accredited Christian colleges. And we have great facilities and activities that'll provide memorable experience to your college life. So as you think to the future and think about choosing a college, don't just choose a college because of its location, near home or by the beach. Don't just choose a Christian college because it's affordable like PCC is. And don't just choose a college because your friends go there and it looks like a fun place to attend. Choose a Christian college because God's called you there. Because that place will empower you to influence the world for Christ in whatever God's called you to do.
You're ready for college. You're excited about the adventure, the challenge, the successes lying ahead of you. Say the word and your bags are practically packed. But let's face it, you're not sure how you're going to pay for it. There are a lot of expenses that can drain a savings account, and you might be thinking, just how am I going to pay for this? First of all, you start by choosing Pensacola Christian College, one of the best values and accredited Christian colleges, which is going to save you an average of 50% of the cost of a similar education. Next, take a look at the fourth-year tuition-free program. If you qualify, your tuition will be free your fourth year. That's a significant savings, cutting the total cost of tuition by 25%. Be sure to check out and apply for applicable scholarships. There's a range of scholarships available, whether your parents work in full-time Christian service, you're planning to be a teacher, you or a parent served in the armed forces, you have a parent that graduated from PCC, and more. There's even a scholarship that will credit you back any money you spent on a Becca Academy tuition, grades 9 through 12. After you enroll, there's also over 40 additional scholarships awarded to continuing students every year. Working on campus is always a great option. Over half of PCC students work on campus from 8 to 20 hours a week. A great way to reduce remaining expenses while at the same time gaining valuable life skills. If you need a loan to help you out, the Abeka Education Fund or Sallie Mae loans are available to students. So, while paying for college can be intimidating at first glance, there's no reason to let that stop you from following your college dream. Find out more at pcci.edu/financialinfo.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, whether you're from around the country or around the world. Watching from the comfort of your own home or even watching on a mobile device, we are super excited and delighted to welcome you guys back to the second half of action. Alvin Chapman alongside with Lucas Sampaio. And Lucas, what a ball game we have in front of us today.
Great game tonight. Both teams are playing really good, a lot of intensity. And we hope the second half is going to be good again.
Talk about Anthony Ruiz's goal. Man, I thought he was just going to pass it out. But he took the confidence and hit the shot with his left foot. Elaborate on that goal for me, real quick.
Yeah, honestly, first of all, I didn't expect him to hit that hard with his left foot, man. But it was a beautiful goal from the outside the box, and he hit right on the side of the goal, and man, that was great goal.
It seems like the Eagles' momentum is almost in their favor right now. What do they have to do in order for them to remain in the driver's seat and possibly can collect their third home win not the third home win, but their third home win in a row of this season?
Well, they need to keep the intensity. Since the moment that the referee blows the whistle, they need to keep the intensity and keep playing. And if they put a second goal in, then that they just need to keep going.
Yeah, let's talk about Trinity Baptist. I believe his name is, wow, it just slipped my mind. Number 7, Nick Lockridge. I was about to say Luke Lockridge, but Nick Lockridge, the lead goal scorer for this team. But Nasser Nasser Gunipa, not right behind him, just got his 5th goal of the. Actually, no, not him, but Christian Encarnacion. Wow, I'm just forgetting all these names. But Christian Encarnacion got his, I believe, his 6th goal of the season. Had 5 originally before the tip-off of this game. What is Trinity Baptist going to have to do in order to remain competitive?
Well, Trinity definitely going to keep playing their game. They play really physical, and they also like to play in the mental side. They like to talk a lot to the Eagle players, and they definitely gonna continue doing to that. And they'll keep trying to attack our defense and try and score the goals. And they're always going to be looking for their number 7.
Former coach of the Lear, Coach Joe Lee was a guy you've played under yourself. Decided to switch Clint Peterson over to the midfield towards the middle of the half. I believe he's doing that again for the start of the second half. How effective is he going to be in that position?
Well, like we said before, Clint's a player that plays really well everywhere. He has really good passing, really good finishing. So I believe that he's trying to put Clint in the middle to try some shots from outside the box and try to score another goal.
And we saw what he did before. Played in the midfield the entirety of the second half against Toccoa Falls. 2 goals and a beautiful assist to Cole Scott. Let's see what they do in this matchup right now. Stiefel finds Peterson. Peterson, long ball to Stiefel with a lot of room to run. Deep corner, and he tries to cross it. Deflects right off the head of the defender. This will make a long throw-in, possibly going to be heading towards the box. For the throw-in, I believe is Vermont Rhodes. Actually, it's his brother. Stiefel. Barkis switches fields to Anthony Ruiz. Ruiz collected his first goal of the season at home today against Trinity Baptist. Rhodes gets the ball taken from him. Actually recovers. Brink tries to cross it, yet skies out of bounds. Ruiz with the throw-in. He throws it towards the box here. Mason Brink having his first start in his Eagles career. Lockridge on the move. Lockridge finds Encarnacion. Lockridge has it back for himself. Lockridge takes it himself. Kicks it out. Encarnacion mishits it. Seems as if he was off balance there, Sampaio.
Yeah, the Eagles cannot let them take the ball like that so easily. They need to stop them in the middle of the field.
You gotta stay! Already 2 minutes elapsed in this second half of action, and 43 minutes left in regulation. Rhodes tries to find Stiefel on the left side of the field here, but deflected out. Ruiz finds Brink. Brink loses it to number 20, Evan Hasbrook. Ruiz hits the ball out for security. Lockridge inside, quickly double teamed. Brink with the missed touch. Ruiz finds Rhodes. He saves it from going out of bounds. Brink still has it. Peterson on the move. Peterson.
Card. Sir, how's that not a card? Stop an attack.
Peterson almost getting dragged down on the field. Draws the foul. Rhodes intended to target. Another foul called. Rafael Sanzio behind the kick. Sanzio sends one inside. Rhodes! Another close one by Rhodes. And Sampaio, those headers are always difficult to try to get in the back of the net.
Yeah, especially from where he was. He was really far away from the goal, so it's really hard to put a really powerful header in that position.
Oxendine with the through ball. Regier clears it. Oxendine gives it back to Hasbrook. Oxendine. Oxenbrine crosses it for Lockridge. And Ruiz clears it. Risky decision making by the goalkeeper by calling that one off. Number 27, name not listed on the roster that I have. Back for the throw-in.
Hey, keep him there.
Just got a name, Jair Zelovos.
What's that?
So, Zevalos, there we go.
But it wasn't.
Now Ruiz back for the kick.
Hey, Christian, drop. Drop, Christian. Boogie, watch short to the center back. Boogie, cover short center back. Boogie, up. We short center back. We center back. Chris, a little back.
Ruiz with the long ball. Zavelis finds Encarnacion. Encarnacion crosses it, finds Lockridge. Encarnacion inside. Too strong of a delivery by Guanipa. And the Eagles will take over. Regier. A lot of space to work here. Finds Barkas. Barkas fakes off the offender. Long ball for Stiefel. Let's see what he does here. Stiefel finds a way to cross it here. Acosta, he'll take a shot. I think he was off balance there, Sampaio.
Yeah, but the way that the Eagles are building from the sides, it's a really good way. And I like to see how they're balancing from the right side to the left side when they're trying to create chances on the attack. And Acosta now had a really good chance, but he was a little bit off balance.
Nieves skies it middle. Lockridge gets a head on it. Very aggressive play by Lockridge. He complains, the Eagles continue to move on. Stiefel crosses one inside here. Batted back by the defense. Peterson met by Lockridge. Acosta hits it to his opposite foot. It's held in the box, no call. Referees allowed them to play on. Sanzio finds a way to get the ball forward. Ruiz to Acosta. Brink finds Acosta. Sets up Sanzio. Acosta. He'll take a shot at the goal. Wide right. I believe that ball was deflected, so they have a corner kick opportunity for the Eagles. Behind the ball, Sampaio, your longtime friend, Rafael Sanzio.
Yeah, hopefully he can put a good cross in the box. And the referee stopped the clock for some reason. Talked to some of the Trinity guys. Like I said, man, the Trinity players, they like to play with the mental side too. They talk a lot, and that sometimes can be really annoying during the game. And it's really hard for the players, for the referees, and even for the fans that are watching the game sometimes.
Sanzio back for the kick. He sends one middle. Beautiful travel on that ball. Yeah, can't get it done. Guanipa loses it, goes between his legs. Eagles possession. Brink. He'll send one inside. Oxidine loses the ball, yet regains it. Ball will maintain with the Trinity Baptist Eagles. Uribe. Peterson. Long ball to Acosta. Acosta attempts to put it in front of Brink. He loses it. Risky pay by Zavelis. Peterson. He falls down. The Eagles award the penalty to the Trinity Baptist Eagles. And Carnason gets the ball right between his legs there. Eagles possession. Big weekend for Pensacola Christian College students as well as alumni. This being alumni weekend, senior night, as well as Eagles Fan Fest at the conclusion of this game. Through ball intended for Stiefel. And the center official stops time, and I believe awards the Trinity Baptist Eagles a red card, not a red card, but a yellow card.
Finally, man, I was waiting for the referee for the yellow card there, hitting, and for a moment I thought he forgot his yellow card in the locker room, but he has with him.
Love the irony there, Sampaio. Rhodes behind for the kick. Regier finds Ruiz. Trinity Baptist applying a lot of pressure. Somehow Rhodes gets ahead on that one. Ball back to Nieves. Presented to Zavelis. Number 20, Evan Hasbrook. Lockridge. Oxendine on the right side. Dribbles it right out of bounds. No available options there. Center official stops time and awards possession to Trinity Baptist. A free kick opportunity here for Trinity Baptist. Kick is inside. And Carnason sends it back in. Brink with the clearance. Peterson with the long boot. Stiefel wins the battle. Sets up Acosta. Can he win it? Acosta with room to run. And a beautiful slide tackle by the Trinity Baptist defense. And Sampaio, that was very clean and well done by the defense.
Yeah, really good job by the defender with the clean tackle. And man, I wish that Acosta would have the ball, because if he passed that guy, he would be one-on-one with the goalie.
One-on-one with the keeper, and honestly, an easy opportunity to possibly make this a 2-1 game. Mason Brink, this senior out of Collins, Michigan, checks out of the game. In for Salvador Picard. Throw into Clint Peterson. In Carnason, met by Stiefel. Sanzio. Rose tries to set him up for the great defensive play.
Turn!
Ruiz. Inside. Trinity Baptist clears it. Barkis behind it.
Turn up, turn up, turn up.
Regier. Back to Barkis. Long ball to Stiefel. And he signaled offsides. Sampaio, how do you feel about that play?
Yeah, it was a little bit in front of the back line. He was coming back, and he tried to be in the same line, but he was 1 or 2 steps in front of them.
Yeah, all it takes is an inch for that right or left side official to call an offsides and raise his flag. But sometimes it can be in detrimental moments where the team has momentum. Guanipe misses it. Hasbrook sends it forward. Regier attempts to clear it. Very risky opportunity there. Peterson.
Yes, send him now!
Long ball to Rhodes. Can he get there? Just a second too short. 29 minutes left in this match. Unless we go into extras. As a reminder at home, if this game does go into extra time, the center official will grant 10 minutes of extra time, golden goal opportunities, equivalent for both teams. Peterson wins the header. Rhodes tries to find Acosta. Picard. Peterson with a beautiful pass. Acosta switches his feet. Beautiful pass by Peterson, Sampaio.
Beautiful pass, and again, time of to shoot and go. They tried to cut inside one more time, and they missed the opportunity.
And sometimes in soccer, you just, if it's open, whether you think it's comfortable or not, you just have to put one on frame.
Yeah, we need to try. As a striker, you can't miss opportunity. You need to be there, and you need to keep finishing, shooting and goal. Because at some point, the goalie won't get the ball.
Peterson with the ball, back to Regier.
One on.
Peterson. Regier,
Come on, boys.
too strong on the ball. Sky's out of bounds.
Right there in the middle.
Hasbrook. Acosta with the great defensive play.
Let's go.
Rafael Sanzio to Stiefel. He cuts back. Sanzio races to the corner. And a clean side tackle by Trinity Baptist defense. Sanzio. Ramont Road throws one in. Barkis to Ruiz.
Here.
Ruiz to Rhodes. It's a great run on the ball. Takes a shot. And a little bit too strong behind that one. So, Pai, what's your take on that shot there?
He had some space in the middle of the field, and that's what he tried to do. I just feel like his body was not in the best position to finish with the right foot. Maybe he tried with the left would be a better chance to be a goal.
Acosta with the ball. Sets up Rhodes. He's onside. Can he finish here? And he does! Riley Rhodes on his senior night. Finals he finishes one. And he does a backflip. He loves the energy there. Let's see that one again. Rhodes. What a beautiful shot by him. Making that his 5th goal of the season. Sampaio, I see the smile on your face from here.
Yeah, man, I'm really happy for Riley. He's definitely a really, really good player. He's also one of my best friends on the team, so when he scores and when he's happy, I'm happy, man. And what a beautiful shot. That amazing goal.
Riley Rhodes had probably one of the most dominant goal seasons that we've ever seen in PCC history with 13 last year. This year he's doing a little bit of everything. 5 goals this year now, and I believe 5 assists because he assisted the last goal to Ruiz.
Don't stop,
Yeah, Riley's definitely one of the key players on this team, and he works always like really, really hard. And last game he had a hard time, but thankfully today he had his mind on the game, and he's doing a great job on the field.
An intentional kick there by Ruiz. 26 minutes left in regulation. Let's see if Trinity can equalize. My apologies. Let's see if Trinity can equalize. Behind the ball, number 12, Uribe. Aaron Uribe, the freshman from Jacksonville, Florida. Sends one long into the box, cleared out by the Eagles. Sifu with the beautiful kicked ball. Uribe. Zelvalis finds Uribe. Back to Zelvalis. Cross inside. Intended target, Oxidine. Wow, that rhymed. Acosta holds the ball, remains with the possession here. Sanzio loses it. Lockros with the shot! And got a bit greedy there. Sampaio puts 2 hands up, signaling a field goal. But it seemed it was a bit off balance there, Sampaio.
Yeah, these shots is always really hard to get it right because the ball is bouncing. And if you put a little bit much to power, the ball goes all the way in the sky. And yeah, man, field goal for Trinity Baptist.
He said field goal for Trinity Baptist as that bar goes to the Stars. Correction, that ball goes to the Stars. Now the Eagles will take over. 1-2 pass intended for Stiefel. And despite the scoreboard, the Trinity Baptist backline is doing a phenomenal job preventing a lot of momentous plays.
Oh yeah, they're doing a really, really good job, especially with the tackles. Most of them are being clean and all in the ball. Apparently David Stiefel won't be able to continue to play.
I believe there is an issue on the floor. Stiefel running off the field. I believe Chase Hawkins coming in to check in for him. Don't know what specifically happened here.
David was doing a really good job today with playing on the left side. He found some crosses and some good runs there.
Peterson in the corner. Sanzio. Peterson again. Crosses it inside. Very long. And Rhodes forgets about that one. Nieves back for the kick. The last time we've seen Nieves on this field is when he did an amazing job stopping a bunch of penalties to have a big win against Pensacola Christian College in the semifinals. Lucas, remind me of that game, which you actually played and started in.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. We did play a really good game, and we start, for what I remember, we started putting 1 goal in. Clean scored a really good goal from a free kick with a pass from Daniel De Souza, and then they tied the game in the last minute, and we went to PKs and they won the game. And this part of the game, it's part of the sport, but that was unfortunate.
And it just goes to show that soccer is a very meticulous sport where every single second matters. Barkis, long ball to Rhodes. He scored recently. He finds Ruiz. Rhodes tries another one and misses it wide. Rhodes having a lot of opportunities to put one in the back of the net. This time misses one. Bounces off of Lockridge's head. Peterson. Barkis, beautiful long ball down the left side, and is signaled offsides. Trinity Baptist makes a plethora of substitutions here. Number 4, Samuel Matute. Number 5, Ralph Richardson. And number 20, Evan Hasbrook, second to the game for the Trinity Baptist Eagles.
Hey, no. This is not a shot by me. It's offside. I was about to say, I'm like,
Since it was an offsides call, the substitutions aren't able to be made. Sampaio, talk to the viewers at home about that specific rule.
Well, the players can only sub when your team has possession of the ball in a throwing, or I believe in a goal kick. And that was a mistake from the referee on the field because he called the players to do a subs, and then he came back on his decision.
Encarnacion. Lockridge. Inside. And a near miss by the Trinity Baptist Eagles. Guanipa, if he had a little bit more of a hook on that shot, possibly could have equalized the game. Riley Rhodes comes out the game for freshman Cole Scott. Cole Scott, a freshman from Clayton, North Carolina, with 2 goals to his name this season. Acosta. The Eagles playing with all freshmen as their attacking forwards, Acosta, Hawkins, and Cole Scott. Regier boots one long. And that goes out of bounds, creating a throw-in opportunity for the Trinity Baptist Eagles. Lockridge uses his height here. Hawkins. He gets to the ground. And the fans not loving that one.
I miss the fans, man. When I was playing, it was great to have them by our sides because they were always would cheer for us, and when this would happen really close to them, they would go crazy in the opponent player.
And one thing about the fans, win or lose, still very loyal.
Yeah, in every college, I played several colleges, and the fans here are another level, man. They always support our games, and it's really good to see all of them here tonight watching this game and honoring the seniors.
Dakota Barkis back in the midfield. Cliff Peterson in the center back position. All freshmen as the attacking forwards. 2-1 with 19 minutes left in the ball game. Switches fields to Ruiz. Ruiz finds Picard, and Richardson continues. Penalty called, not penalty, but foul called. Hasbar kicks it. Richardson inside. Beautiful save there by Clint Peterson. Hasbark gets shoved to the ground by Cole Scott. And he gets a yellow. Cole Scott hasn't even been in the game for a mere 10 minutes, already getting a yellow card.
Yeah, that's a lot of experience. If you see the Trinity player, he was waiting for him to hit his body. And he came running straight to him, and he got the yellow card in the free kick.
Very costly yellow card there. Could set up an opportunity for Trinity Baptist to equalize the matchup. Evan Hasbrook actually, behind the ball for the kick. Hasbrook with the curve on it.
That's not a card.
Richardson with the near dirty play. Let's see how the Eagles counteract. Acosta with room. And another beautiful stop by Trinity Baptist back line. Marcus. Scott. Scott with a beautiful move, and his defender falls. Crosses it inside. Open goal. And the referee stops play. Center official directs Barkis towards him, possibly initiating a warning. Actually, gives him a yellow card. Possibly the most yellow cards we've seen here in the Eagles matchup. One by Cole Scott and one by Dakota Barkis.
Yeah, and just coming back a little bit to the last play, what a beautiful play by Scott, man. The Trinity player is still sitting on the ground. But the game's really, really good. A lot of intensity, and now to the end, I would say that we still have 18 minutes left, and the intensity going to continue high. Both teams trying to win this game.
Richard Vasquez behind the ball.
He said he actually didn't touch him.
The center official directing Richardson to initiate a warning.
Yeah, he's probably talking to him about the play against Salvador where he's light tackle from the back. I was actually expecting him to give a yellow card to the player, but that was not his decision.
Richardson misses the ball, making this now Eagles possession. Vasquez can't convert on the free kick here. The Eagles will take over with 7 minutes left. Lund, short kick. Uribe finds Oxidine. Barkis with the beautiful stop. Hawkins. Picard does a beautiful job controlling the offense. Scott, Ruiz. Lund. Sanzio works it up the line there. And a bit too strong. Lockridge loses it. Peterson feeds it middle. Picard regains it. Acosta tries to set up Hawkins. I believe it will maintain Eagles ball. .16 minutes even on the clock. Eagles still in the driver's seat. Barkus switches fields. Gives Peterson some room to run. Peterson. Sanzio. He gets pushed from the back. And literally a couple yards from outside the box. Easily could have been a penalty kick there.
Yeah, that's a dangerous free kick for the Eagles. And hopefully they can put this in.
Sanzio had multiple penalty kicks here. Has a lot of good spin on his ball. So I wouldn't be surprised if he intends to possibly net with this one in.
Yeah, he definitely would try to go for a drag kick, but I think Klein got there, and it's between Klein and Monty.
Monty fakes it. Clint Peterson! Woo! A near miss by the two-time All-American. Clint's so good, even his misses look good. Almost made that a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, that would be an important goal for the Eagles right now.
Peterson possibly with his best offensive performance all year and possibly in his career. Last game against Toccoa, 2 goals and 1 assist. Barkus. Sanzio in the middle of the field. Challenges. Hasbrook. Hasbrook, actually. And Rafael Sanzio gets awarded a yellow card. The 3rd Eagles player tonight. Lucas, should Coach Lewas be worried?
Yeah, I mean, the game is getting to the end. Everybody would try to get faults, and getting those dumb yellow cards are not good for the team, because if they need to stop some play, it's going to be a direct red card for them.
Vasquez sends one into the box. Eagles bat that one out. Sets up a corner kick opportunity for the Eagles, not the Eagles, well, yes, the Eagles, but the Eagles of Trinity Baptist. Christian and Cardason behind the ball for the corner kick. Cardason sends one into the box. And beautiful stop by the defense. Uribe misses that one. Vasquez gets ahead on it. Guanipa sets up his counterpart. And Corazon works inside. Hasbrook with a lot of room to work here. And Hawkins loses it. And a risky play. Barkus falls strangely there. And Lucas, that could have been detrimental.
Yeah, the Eagles need to start playing a little bit more. They need to start playing more confident and not trying to force too much the game. We only have 12 minutes left, and this win would be really important for the team. So they need to hold the ball and control the game.
Eagles with a slow start to begin this season, winless amongst, I believe, 7 to 8 games. Now have a chance of going 3-0 to end their season. Or potentially end their season. And that is a yellow card issued towards Liam Davis. I've never seen a game where there's been so many yellow cards.
Well, that's also the referee's fault, because he let them do a lot of fouls in the beginning of the game. So now he's trying to get control of the game back, so he's applying a lot of yellow cards to all the players, even for faults that in the first half, if someone would make the same foul, he wouldn't give a yellow card.
So it's about establishing the precedent of, okay, if you want to play this way during the game, we're going to play this way during the duration of the game. Makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much, Sampaio. Beautiful cross there by one of your buddies, Rafael Sanzio. Yet no one can get a foot on it.
Stop!
10 minutes left to go. Number 6, Sean Beard, checks into the game. And Riley Road comes into the game for, I believe, Chase Hawkins. No, actually, Rafael Sanzio. So I believe Hawkins is going to drop to the midfield, and Rhodes will go back to his normal position, the right winger. Sampaio, you see me catching on to this soccer stuff, man. And that's after you have great friends who are good soccer players.
Yeah, man, it's fun to come and watch them and help the team as much as they can.
Hawkins to Rhodes on the right side. He crosses it inside, and Richardson with the ultimate sacrifice of his face. Actually, that was Uribe, wearing number 12, who took a big one off the face. Acosta, back to Rhodes. Beautiful pass to Acosta, crosses it inside. Cole Scott inside, he's aggressive with it. And Trinity Baptist clears it. High pressure moment there by the Eagles, Lucas Sampaio.
Yeah, they're trying to put the third goal in, and if they do that, they're definitely going to finish the game, and that's what they want. They want to finish as early as possible.
Award the ball towards Trinity Baptist, although it seemed like they deflected it. Uribe, long throw. Ends up on the foot of Bakar. Peterson almost loses it. Yet finds Ruiz.
Clint, be smart, heavy legs.
Very aggressive play and challenged by Peterson and Lockridge. Both players with the huge potential of being first team all region. Peterson with the ball with 8 minutes, 30 seconds flat on the clock. Just a reminder to the fans at home, the next game for the Eagles will also be at home against Division III opponent, Millsaps College. Rhodes gets a foot on it. Hawkins splits through the defense. Still controls it. And Beard and Hawkins goes down.
Hawkins really skilled, has a lot of skills, and really, really good player, really technical. And he was held by the Trinity player, and apparently he elbowed the guy, but it wasn't on purpose, it wasn't intentional.
The inverted elbow towards Sean Beard. Let's step aside as the medical team tries to adjust their situation.
Ref! Ref!
Thank you so much for your patience as we stepped aside and dealt with the injury. Now Chase Hawkins will be awarded a free kick. Sampaio, do you think he's going to have the intentions to score on this one?
I think he'll try to cross the ball in the box and with Riley and clean the box, he'll try to head it.
Nothing but black jerseys in the box there. Beautiful clearance by Barkis. Rhodes works inside, finds Cole Scott that stops his momentum. Hawkins tries to make a move here. Peterson stops the counter. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in regulation. Rhodes with the throw-in. Scott tries to be aggressive. Ball remains with the Eagles. Hawkins to Peterson. Picard, he'll shoot one from distance. Nieves with the recovery. Matute works inside. Beautiful clearance by Regier. Great job by Cole Scott to keep it in bounds. Zavalis gets it to Matute. Beautiful 1-2. Works it up the sideline to Encarnacion. Ball intended to Hawkins. Gets taken away from him. Shot from distance. Way off target. That's a shot by number 6, Sean Bird. Lund back for the free kick. Goal kick, rather. Barkis somehow gets ahead on it. Scott with room to run. Takes it off his back heel. And Cole Scott somehow calls for the foul. Sampaio, what's your take on that one?
Yeah, apparently he held the guy, but he wasn't the momentum of the run, so I wouldn't call the fault.
Matute to the Encarnacion. He tries to score. One with the save. Ruiz is on the ground, grimacing in pain. Can't stop time here.
Oh, the referee needs to stop the game.
And the referee isn't stopping time for Ruiz at all. Ruiz does not seem like he's getting up at all. With 4 minutes, and I believe they're going to stop it at 45 seconds left to go in the game. Anthony Ruiz, the sophomore defender. And the center official calls time. As they meet hit towards his needs, we will step aside as well.
Coming in for the Eagles, number 23, Caleb Welch.
Is that us or them? It's our throwing. Us? It's our throwing. All right, yeah. No, it's me.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. As we just witnessed a suffocating injury to the Eagles defense. Anthony Ruiz, last year's second-team All-Region defender, goes down and can't even muscle up the power to walk off the floor himself. Sampaio, what's your take on that one?
Well, that happens in the injuries. It's part of the game. Unfortunately, he got hurt, but hopefully he's okay and he come back to the game.
Coming in for Anthony Ruiz, the freshman from Dansville, Indiana, Daniel Welch. Shapy move on the opposite side of the field here. Ball still awarded to the Eagles. Trinity Baptist trying to convert something here with 4 minutes left on the clock. Long ball inside. Long ball. And a goal by Trinity Baptist. Beautiful pass by Hasbark to Lockridge, and he tips one inside. Looking at a tied-up ball game, and honestly a familiar story as we saw almost a year ago, Lucas Sampaio.
Same story, same player. He was the guy that tied the game last year, and the defense still, they cannot give him the space. He's a really good player. We were talking since the beginning of the broadcast that he's a really good player, and when he has space, he's going to put goals in.
Nick Lockridge netted in his 7th goal of the season. Now is in a 3-way tie for second in the South region, with Dylan Bodney, Mario Figueroa, and himself. Dylan Bodney being from Pensacola, and Mario Figueroa being from Bob Jones. Yevis comes out his box and clears it. Switches fields. Daniel Welch finds the middle to Barkis. Hawkins. Long ball, tests out the keeper. He collects it with 2 hands. 3 minutes even left in regulation. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a matchup for the ages. Trinity Baptist recently being ranked in the nation at number 10, can easily move up the rankings with a win here today. And the Eagles now trying to stretch their win streak to 3 games. Uribe with the ball. Aaron Uribe loses it. Riley Rhodes with beautiful defense. Barkis with a lot of room. Peterson finds Rhodes. Rhodes works inside. Rhodes into the box. He falls. No call by the center official. Lockridge has Encarnacion moving. Encarnacion takes a shot at the box, and he scores! A crazy minute for Trinity Baptist soccer. In less than a minute, they net in 2 goals. A costly play made by the referee on the opposite side of the field. Transitions to points for Trinity Baptist. Looking at Trinity now winning 3-2 with 2 minutes left in the ball game. Beautiful assist by Lockridge, netting in his first assist of the year. Now looking at a 3-2 ball game. Trinity now with the upper hand. Sampaio, what do the Eagles need to do to possibly create extra time in this ball game?
Well, now with only 2 minutes left, they need to send everybody up, leave 1 or 2 in the back, and try to shoot some long balls and try to get the goal.
What a crazy turn of events for the Eagles soccer team. Yet a big show up and show out for Trinity Baptist. Let's see what the Eagles can do here with only 2 minutes left in regulation. It could be done, Sampaio. As we've seen Trinity Baptist literally score a goal in minutes, the Eagles could possibly muscle up something as well. Acosta into the box. He loses it. Corner kick opportunity for the Eagles. Everybody on their feet on Eagle Field. I believe Vermont Rhodes will be back. No, actually Clint Peterson will be back for the corner kick. He sends one in. Batted right back out. Play inside the box here. Peterson tries to recover. Sends one inside. Nieves with the keep. He falls on it. Approaching a minute in regulation. Trinity Baptist looks like they can steal this one from us. Trinity Baptist with a lot of regional games ahead. This will be a big one to possibly gain momentum. Now we're entering into the second tier. $50 seconds left. Throw in by Trinity. Picard sends it to Welch. 40 seconds here. Hawkins, Uribe with the ball on him. 30 seconds left. And the ball will stay with Trinity with 20 seconds approaching.
You call that? What about over here on us?
Trinity Baptist 15 seconds away from stealing senior night from Pensacola Christian. Shot towards the goal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Trinity Baptist repeats it. Trinity Baptist steals it here on Eagle Field, just like they did in the regional semifinals in 2020. Lucas, what's your take on it?
Yeah, unfortunately that hurts, and that happens in soccer. They play better. The Eagles were a little bit relaxed at the end of the game. We said that they needed to pay attention and to keep control of the game. They let the Trinity have the ball, and with 2 silly mistakes at the end of the game, they scored 2 goals, and that's game. 3-2 Trinity Baptist.
The fans here speechless at Eagle Field. And honestly, let's talk about the officiating. A big play down in the box over there. One of our players fell. Could have made a situation where we could have went up 2. Now it gave the opportunity for Trinity Baptist to win it. What's your take on that one?
Yeah, that's the referee's decision. Apparently it was a clean tackle. And some of the Eagle players, they stopped playing because they were waiting for the referee to call it, but he didn't blow the whistle. So that's why we say we play into the whistle. We play until he blows the whistle.
Another suffocating loss as Trinity Baptist comes into our house and steals senior right away from us. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Alvin Chapman alongside with Lucas Sampaio, and we will be back here next Tuesday as PCC takes on their last home game of the year against Millsaps College. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you soon.